Make sure we're going the right way. Because we may not. Okay, we are. Twist in the road. Untouched Sanctum. Danger level 15, we can handle it. Let's go. What's here? I don't know, but where am I? Yeah, I think we're in there, going the right way then. Maybe. This is just some random place that has to do with something else. Oh, skeletons.
Search on you.
Have you?
Here goes nothing. How do you like this?
What next?
Ouchie.
How about you? Have a taste of this. Now, what next? All light, smite them down.
This will help us.
Have I failed? All light, smite them down.
Here goes nothing. That's what I'm here for.
A gift for you.
My, that thing was a little bit of a
Thou
tuffin.
didst fight with courage. It does look like someone has been here. It appears to be an ancient momentum of some kind, grave ruins from Burton Gun Tongue. Huh.
Hey, Mer. Not much. Oh,
See what you got.
goatee. I want a goatee.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's see.
I will cut you down.
Come in, if thou darest.
Yay, break.
Now, what next?
Here goes nothing.
Come in, if thou darest.
You're gonna be fun, aren't you?
The battle is truly joined. Death by 1,000 cuts.
It's kind of got the feel of it, but it's not a Final Fantasy game though, so it's unique.
Here goes nothing.
Have at you. Out of my way. All light, smite them down.
Come in, if thou darest.
No, we don't have good chance, but I'm gonna try anyway. I got it.
I honor thee, my queen.
What's up with you, Mer? We got some levels up. This may not be where we need to be, but hey, we looked. That's what's important.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I should try to capture the wind
The
spirit.
battle is truly joined.
Because it hits hard.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm not even able to catch it.
Here we go. How do you like this?
Ouch.
How about this? Have at you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
All right.
Well, that did absolutely nothing.
Bring it on. Cool off.
Shh, Iris, no.
Come in, if thou darest.
Chance, small. Gonna try anyway. Nope.
Use this. What is the logical course of action? All light, smite them down.
Yes.
Here goes nothing. How do you like this?
Now, what next? A gift for you. Have at you. Out of my way!
What next?
It is mine! Yes, I will release another beast for it. Mossy Meep, you only have one left. We got the Dread Giant Sheep, which heals me. Let's get rid of the Dire Army Ant.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Alright. Let's look for the path we missed the first time. Or the path we didn't take the first time. Which is that one?
Let us begin anew.
Okay.
The battle is truly joined.
Let in my arrow.
Okay.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Next character, here we go. To Ripple-Tide. Hi, yes, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
Colzio and family perversions. If we don't have it, no one does. We don't have it, no one does. Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hello. Wait.
Hello.
It's the bar. Hey, treasure chest. Alright, people, are we ready for the next story? Tressa. Those stinking pirates, I can't forgive them for this. I'm getting everybody's things back no matter what it takes. Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant. A tiny port town in Coastlands is the only home she's ever known. Here in Rippletide, she cuts deals and stocks shelves, doing all she can to keep her family's shop afloat. And from the quays she walked 1,000 times. She looks out upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world. When she is robbed by a band of thieving pirates one day, her pride as a merchant won't allow her to back down. And so she vows to set off for the pirates' den. She will need daring allies on the path she has chosen. Yes. Well, I want to keep leveling up the other guys, so sorry, Malfin, we're swapping you out, but I'll probably bring you back because I don't think she's going to beat my like for him. Yes, let's hear the tale. This world is brimming with treasures, and I know that what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond. When we honestly, stories bore me. Just because they're so close together, like, there's nothing in between. Like, nice hat.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself.
No, it's not. Get to work. Chop chop.
Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
Morning, Tressa.
Ooh.
Looks
My
like
hip,
our
my
number
knee.
one employee is ready for another day of work.
Oh, and I think something else just cracked.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me.
Be careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately. If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
There she goes. She reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
So is that voice.
That she is. Oh,
Well, if it ain't the hardest working merchant in town. You even beat some fishermen to the pier. Excuse me. Don't sound surprised. We both know the early bird gets the worm, or in our case, the fish. You're darn right it does. Well, here's the catch of the morning. Blue marlin. A big one too, with lots of good meat on its bones.
I can give you this much.
huh? All right.
yourself a deal.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Uh-huh.
Not bad.
You drive a hard bargain. You're born natural at negotiating. I was wrong to underestimate you. You got that right. I may not look like much, but I can haggle with the best of them. I learned my lesson well. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah!
Oh, thanks again. That's not how you shake hands if you're shaking hands.
All right!
Huh. Can she now? But I could also steal him. If I really, really wanted to.
Hello.
Another day, another deal. A deal so good, it was practically a steal. This ought to liven up our little shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
I always wonder, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I wonder,
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor!
I haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
What a dreary town. But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising. What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
you and your long blonde
Sure, you
hair.
have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, would you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww. What was that? I'll go check it out.
Busy as a bream, that one.
That's all I have left. And we be in the same boat, matey. We got nothing left ourselves, ain't that right, Mac? I'm Mick and Mac, and when we like Mike and Ike, and when we be needing something, we be taking it.
It's what pirates do, after all. Please have mercy. Captain, I got the goods from that there shop. There be only one captain around here, and it be me. Everyone knows I be the captain, and you're the first mate. We'll be seeing about that back, you scurvy swine. I will make you scabby bottom sea bass. Bassity wassity. Can't you both be captain? Fine, now show us what other treasures you be hiding.
Hey!
Stepdad! Says who?
I won't
Says me.
allow it.
The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart, don't steal what little they have from them. Yeah. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But best to be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, what you got there, kid? It's rainbow wine, and it's ours now. Hey! A brat like you wouldn't appreciate it, none anyways. We're doing you a right favor by taking it off your hands. Now say thank you.
Lass.
That's enough, lass.
But
I'd think again.
You've got pluck, I'll give you that. But they don't look like the types who'll listen to reason, say they? That little Scallowag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake.
Bye-bye now!
You kindly for the loot, you deck wetting worms.
Fare thee well!
It's been a bloody pleasure.
There's no need to pretend.
Your legs are trembling. It's just a cramp, that's all.
Lass.
Not even the best merchants can buy back his life once it's taken from him. I know, but... Why won't they just leave us alone? Those pirates should be out at sea. Instead, they're holed up in the caves of Maya west of town. What do I do now? And thus we exist to help her.
Hello
Going
there.
somewhere, lass. Captain.
Oh,
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were setting a course straight for the pirate's den. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say? I know,
well,
but... And still you intend to go, I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack. And a weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you? Only a fool would think they could haggle their wares back from dastardly pirates. I know, but I can't just sit by and do nothing. Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
oh,
A fine choice of words, lass.
really?
Aye, if you're so determined, I won't stop you.
however.
On the condition that you let me help. How
Huh?
so? I'm willing to part with some of my wares if you think they'll prove useful on your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours for the right price, of course.
Deal.
Mhm.
And what would you need Sleep Week for? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted after all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some of this into their wine. You're a clever one, aren't you? Off you go then, and be safe out there, lass. Thank you. By the way, Captain, why are you helping me? Because my eye tells me to do so. And as fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. We appraise with our eyes, and mine tell me there's something special about you. Thank you, Captain. And that's where we meet her? Yep. That should do the trick. Now to make a special delivery to the caves of Maya. And so I'm on my way to the pirate's den. Really? You're gonna help me? I can't thank you enough. You got a hold of gold. Now that I've slipped some of this sleepwood into their wine, since they've dozed off, the stolen wares will be good as mine. Our pirate friend has left.
Hello there.
I need not your slippery nuts. Someone had too much fun when they were making this game. Like, you know what we're gonna call this? Slippery nuts. Ooh, turtle. I want another turtle. I like my turtles.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
The battle is truly joined. An interesting
Here I go!
Letting the hunt beginning. Never missing.
Have at you. I will cut you down! An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage!
What to do? Let's do this! Thank you!
Nope.
Have
Did
at
you just thank the enemy, sir? I mean, ma'am.
What is the logical course of action?
Coming, if thou darest.
Nope. Didn't get it. But I wanted it.
It can't end like this!
Well, it did.
Have at you! Use this!
Letting the hunt beginning.
Chances might be small, but I still have a
Now,
chance.
what next? Have at you!
What to do?
You're not very strong, baby girl.
Coming, if thou darest.
An interesting dilemma. Oh, light! Smite them down!
It can't end like this.
What next? Come in.
Oh, I didn't know I could use the capture on that one too.
The hunt.
Sorry, girl, you just didn't get any of that. Not my fault. You died. I've got a turtle now.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Flying tuna. Dun, 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 dun,
How about you?
An interesting. Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Letting my arrow.
My turn. Time to close up shop.
That was cute. She's kind of annoying in my ears, but I think she's a cute little kid. I think she's a bit tall to be a kid.
Hey,
Ahoy there, Hearty. Ahoy me, Hearty. Not you again, you looking for trouble, brat? No, siree. I came to apologize on behalf of my town. We should have known we didn't stand a chance against your swashbucklers.
well,
This is for you. I hope you can forgive us. Wine. Her. The captains will be happy to see this. Bottoms up. Those landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Oh, you don't even know how. From the looks of it, their crusty barnacle of a town don't got many pirates. The strong take while the weak quake. And that's the way the world works. Yeah, boo-boo. Words to live by, courtesy O Captain Leon Bastrali, Scourge of the Seas.
Hi.
Aye. We set out to follow in his footsteps and ain't looked back since. There ain't no better life than just taking what you want.
Sir.
Captain. Yeah, but I told you there ain't enough room for two captains around here.
You
Right,
got
like I
that.
said, you're just the first mate.
Ah,
Set your squad beside captain's. We got more wine here.
yo.
Did you say wine? Wine?
Ah.
That kid came by and said her town was sorry for what it done. Those landlubbers are fast learners, or they'll too yellow-bellied to put up a fight.
All
A toast to the landlubbers. You dumbasses. To the limp-legged jellyfish at Ripple-Tide.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, though. It should be just about time. Alright, let's go. Okay. So we don't have to watch that again in case we die. Well, not that we have to, because I can skip it, but, you know. Better safe than sorry. Tressa spotted 420 left behind by an unfortunate soul. Interesting. So we just find money, I guess, when we have her. Well, that was easy. That's what they get for underestimating me. Can I, like, steal from them while they're just laying there unconscious? No? Okay. Not that I got my thief with me anyway.
Ready or not,
Snakes!
here I come.
And a bat?
Now then, I will cut you down!
That's that. What is the logical... Oh, flames! Rage! Rock!
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn.
Now, what...
Have at you! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Yes, you do.
I've done my research on you.
Aren't you sleeping?
The battle is true. I will cut you down!
Come in, if thou...
My turn now.
Now, what next? Oh, flames! Rage strong! Thus ends your lesson.
Refreshing jam. Don't think I've actually used that item yet. Alright, let's see. We're good on health, but a few people could use. Alright, let's go kill a pirate. I hope there's treasure in your dreams. Because there won't be any here when you wake up. Hey, what are you doing here? Me? Well, I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of you.
Mac!
You lazy sack of bones, get up. We've got ourselves an intruder.
Oh,
What? Uh-oh.
you.
I know you. You're that brat from town. Oh, I get it now. You came to steal loot while we were sleeping, didn't you? You don't miss a thing, do you? You got guts, kid, but guts alone won't get you far in this world. But don't forget none what tries to take the hard-earned loot. Hard earned, you stole all of this. That we did, which makes it ours now.
Hey,
You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn the satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to merchants like me to make sure these products find their way into the hands of those who can appreciate them. So on my honor as a merchant, I will get those goods back. Your shark bait, brat. Let's do this.
You got
Don't
that.
expect to go easy on you. The world's in harsh place, as we're about to teach you. Alright, let's do it.
now,
You
let's
guys are
get
weird
down to
looking.
business.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way!
My turn now.
Letting the
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Yes, that was
Here
close.
I go.
letting the hunt beginning. Using this.
Victory shall... My blade is unbending!
Coming.
Let's. I won't hold back.
What a nice breeze is what she just said.
Interesting dilemma.
Coming, if thou darest.
Let's do this.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
What is the logical course of action?
Here I go. What a nice breeze.
Victory shall be mine! Have a taste of this!
Letting the hunt beginning.
Now, what next? Let's try this.
Letting my arrow fly.
Now then! How about this?
Here I go. This should do the trick.
Now, what next? Now the true lesson begins. A great inferno to scorch the land.
The I will cut you down!
Let's. I won't hold back. What a nice breeze.
Letting the hunt beginning.
victory shall be mine. Have a taste of this.
An interesting dilemma. Oh, flames, rage strong.
Letting the hunt.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, flames, rage strong.
The battle is truly joined. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Come in, if thou darest. Lightning, done my bidding. Thou didst fight with courage.
Yay! Now hand over those goods. You're one tough barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started. Mateys! You're a ninny for challenging us all on your own. In this world, the strong take out the wild, the weak quake. Wait, yeah, whatever it said. Time to learn your place, you squirmy little maggot.
That's far enough.
Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak of the way the world works.
What's that?
Well, I think that lily liver scalawag from before. What difference does one more make? Get him. He done swab our deck, just who are ye?
Oh?
I think any pirate worth his brine would already know.
What?
That blue spear. With the strength and swiftness of a viper. Could it really be? Captain Leon Bastrali. Bastral? Bastrali? What? What? Captain, are you really the Leon Bastral? Aye, in name. Good pirate no longer. Now I'm just the captain of a humble merchant ship. Here's a lesson for you lads from a true man of the sea.
Prepare
Dead men tell no
yourselves.
tales. I ain't ready to be a dead man yet. Haul bottoms, matey, else it'll be a locker for us. Run, 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 run. Their arms look so fat when they run forward. Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow. Captain?
Lass.
Call me Leon, lass. Mr. Leon, thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need? Yep.
Yes.
All that's left is bring back all the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as a merchant, all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time I set sail. You're leaving so soon.
Of
The
course.
sea calls me, lass, but before I go, or before I do, why don't you come by my ship? Oh, she's made a friend.
What's the matter?
What are you waiting for?
Well,
It's just, you said you only let those you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already. You made a friend.
Lass.
It took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates, and I believe such bravery is deserving of reward.
Huh?
Reward? I've
Right.
collected countless treasures from the furthest corners of the world. They are my most prized possessions, and you may take whichever you fancy. Really? I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass, I insist. Unless you don't care much for treasure. When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. That's the spirit. I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I never dreamed I'd see such wonders. This is beautiful. A fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass? I don't really know. Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I could feel what he felt, all he experienced in his life. That is love unforgotten, a work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from a land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women and married 4 times. And yet he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed away when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day, working on the piece until the end of his career. Today it is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow, I never knew. Mr. Lamb, would you mind if I looked around a little longer? To your heart's content, lass. A born merchant, that one. I can see it in her eyes. She knew not a thing of Bastian, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... she just might be shining gem among the rocks.
Huh?
Did you say something?
Yeah!
This is the one. Is it alright if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. It was left behind by a man I once let aboard in my younger days. It seems I neglected to throw it out and it got mixed in here. It's best you choose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure
No,
about
I want this one. I can't really explain it, but... it feels like it's calling to me. Is it now? Consider it yours, then.
Thank you.
I don't even know what it is. Let's get a piece of paper.
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all!
The book! I must return your child to you. She's been tagging along a bit too long. Excuse me. Within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Spellbound, Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it. It's time I see the world!
What?
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh my. Just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have any. You're not even a stationary merchant yet. You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front. That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up. Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
Oh! Darling! This is our little girl you're talking about!
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. That's just what you'll find out there. Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
I understand, but I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pa. And I'm sorry for leaving. But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Aw. Bye, Ma! Bye, Pa!
I'm gonna go now. Little planning, little hope. Just gonna go.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages. The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off. I'll write down everything. I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story. I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled. I don't know what lies beyond the horizon. There's only one way to find out. See ya, Rippletide! My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
Do you know if the music in this game is copyrighted on YouTube? As much as I like you, little kid, I don't really like you that much, so I'm gonna swap you out for someone else.
fast.
Oh, he's a strongin'. I'm sure I'm supposed to fight him, but I'll do it later. Because for now, I think we've got two characters, so we got how many characters? We got 7 now. Yeah, we still have to get Ophelia, and I think she's it. So maybe we'll just jump that away and do that real quick. I think that'd be a fine. That's Whistlewood. Okay, so yeah. Let's go do Ophelia, and then I think we've got them all. We can finally start working on other things in this game, because god damn it. Oh, I didn't know I could run! I've been walking this entire time. I didn't know there was a run button. I feel like I'm back in back in that time of I think there was a dead end here last time I checked, though. What was it? Yeah, when I was in Dark Souls and I realized I could jump and I was like, I can jump! And where was I? I was in what, Blighttown? And I realized that finally. Oh hey, you know what you could use? I guess I should have slept first, okay.
Let's try this.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Have at you.
All right. How do you like this? Ha! Try again.
I liked it. And now that I know I can run, that's... Oh, is there a map thing too? Look at all the stuff I didn't know existed. Isn't that pretty? It's here that I feel like I get lost. There may not be a way around this one. No, we cannot.
All right.
Now then. Use this.
Come in, if thou darest.
The battle is truly joined.
Letting my...
Bring it on. That's what
I've
I'm
grown
talking
quite
about.
strong since the original days. definitely a save point here, but I don't. It seems there's a dead end, though. Hermdider. But it's not that way we go. So instead of going into the forest, we'll try to go the other path, I guess. And now we've got a little healed. And now I know I can run. So we'll move just a little faster. Just a little. Ah, Snowtown.
Want a tango, huh?
A little.
What next?
Now then, I will cut you down!
Bring it on! This calls for surgery!
Now, what next? Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Now then,
Coming, if thou darest.
You should have studied harder.
I studied hard enough. So I have my license in my profession. This is pretty. Very glistening. I'm not sure which way I need to go.
I've done my
Ooh.
research on you.
Have you?
now then, I will cut you down!
What next?
Here goes nothing.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames, rain, drop!
What next?
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
What is the logical course of action?
All right. Ha! Try again.
Let me get to the town. Flames Grace, so we want to go this way. Alright. We'll call it quits here and we'll do her tomorrow, okay? Yes? Where is this save? Okay, we're gonna call this good for right now because Iris wants food and I kind of want to draw. So, because I've been in a drawing kick lately. So I will get Ophelia tomorrow.